Welcome to the Speakin Deacon opening night kickoff show. This is being recorded, so you'll probably see it throughout the day. Thank you for joining me. We're going to be taking some topics and we're going to be sharing them with you on this opening, just hours away from kickoff, on this opening night for the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, who will face the North Carolina A&T Aggies tonight. So let's jump into what we'll be expecting. So Wake Forest will open tonight at 7 p.m. There's some exciting topics that I'll be getting with you. So let's talk about some key matchups. Wake Forest quarterback versus North Carolina A&T's defense. Wake Forest head coach Dave Lawson hasn't committed to a starter yet, but both Hank Bachmeyer and Michael Kern are expected to play. So this will be a crucial test for the North Carolina A&T defense, which struggled last season. So players to watch: Kenji Christian, North Carolina A&T. The running back led the Aggies with 718 yards and 6 touchdowns last season. Justine Davis of Wake Forest, the defensive end, is ranked 5th in career sacks at Wake Forest and could move up the ranks with just one more quarterback takedown. Team expectations: Wake Forest coming off a 4-8 season. The Demon Deacons are looking to bounce back and start strong. While North Carolina A&T, after a tough 1-10 season, the Aggies are aiming to improve under the second-year coach Vincent Brown. A little bit of fun facts here. Historically, Wake Forest leads the series 1-0, having won the only other meeting 42-3 in 2004. This is a local rivalry. This miles up the road in Greensboro, North Carolina, from Winston-Salem. So if you're betting Insight tonight, you want to know what the spread is. Wake Forest is favored by 34.5 points. The over and under, the total points expected for the game is 51.5. So if you don't know a lot about the North Carolina A&T Aggies, we can take you to that in just a little bit. But I want to let you know about some other games that will be coming on tonight. On a Thursday, August the 29th, Western Carolina will be at number 24 North Carolina A&T. And that'll be at 7 o'clock on the ACC Network. And also North Carolina will be at Minnesota. So here are some other things you might need to know about Kenji Christian, the running back that Wake Forest will be defending tonight. It's Kenji Christian is known for his powerful and versatile playing style, standing at about 6'2", weighing around 200 pounds. He has the size to be a bruising back, and here are some key aspects of his playing style: strength, power running back. Christian uses his size and strength to break tackles and gain extra yards, making him a tough player to bring down. Elusive, despite his size, he has the ability to make defenders miss in the open field, showcasing his agility. And he has versatility. He can play multiple roles in the backfield, including running between the tackles and catching passes outside of the backfield. And we also, but on the Wake Forest side, we have Devon Claiborne, who is very strong and he's very agile. He can really run the ball up the middle, do different things. We got Tate Carney, who's backing him up. In wide receivers, we got Taylor Morin. He'll be stepping in. And we got Michael Mays, who'll be starting, but Donovan Green will see some action. They're giving Donovan Green time to just need to take it slow because of his injuries that he's had the last couple of years, where they don't want to let him go too fast. They want to kind of build him up and kind of let him do his thing, but take his time about what he needs to do. Uh, and then we got Justine Davis on defense, who will see action, and we got other players that will also um, be key to the defense uh, coming in. So as far as the offense and defense, I think we got it all together. And people are just wondering who is going to be the quarterback. Is it going to be Hank Bockelmeyer or is it going to be Michael Kearns? Well, both of them are going to see playing time, and they have decided to let these two quarterbacks decide for themselves who will be the starter tonight. So we'll see who starts first, but both of them are going to see playing time. Both of them will see playing time, and this should be an interesting matchup, not only for North Carolina A&T but for Wake Forest. They're looking to start strong. They're looking to get it all together, try to make sure they have everything right before they start the ACC with Virginia. So there'll probably be some mistakes made in this game, and it'll be correctable. That's what they're looking for in this game. Uh, since they don't play no exhibition game, this is kind of like an exhibition game for Wake Forest, playing North Carolina A&T. But don't overlook North Carolina A&T, because North Carolina A&T, might be a surprise. They're liable to uh, have something that nobody knows coming into this game tonight. But it all wraps up tonight, and it starts tonight for the beginning of college football. A lot of games being played over the weekend. This is Labor Day weekend. So I hope that you get your tickets, fill the Allegacy Stadium up, because this is kickoff. This is kickoff. And we are going to kick off the season in good fashion for all Deacon fans and all Deacon players and Deak Town all alike. Also tonight, Open the Gate. Coach Bill Hayes, whose trailblazing career has inspired many, will be recognized prior to and during the Demon Deacons Week 1 game against North Carolina A&T. So after his time at Wake Forest, where he was the first black assistant coach in university history, as well as the first in the Atlantic Coast Conference, Hayes became the head coach at Winston-Salem State University from 1976 to 1987, where he led the Rams to 3 Central Intercollegiate Athletic Association (CIAA) championships and 5 CIAA divisional titles. His leadership was instrumental in taking the 1978 team to the N.C.A&T Division I Divisional II playoffs following his tenure at Winston-Salem State. So he will be on that motorcycle tonight with the Demon Deacon. Open the Gate, coming out with the players tonight at 7 o'clock. Also, if you're going to the game tonight, parking lots will open up at 2 p.m. on Thursday for Wake Forest to match up against North Carolina A&T. If you're a handicap accessible parking, note Couch Ballpark ADA parking subject to availability, first come, first serve. Overflow may park into the red lot. Just some things to know before you go. So the best fan experience in North Carolina. Here's the clear bag policy. Prohibited items. There are prohibited items that you can't take. So be sure you check that out. mobile ticketing announcement for game day at Allegacy Stadium. Be sure to check that out. You can get your tickets through your mobile. So we need for everybody. We need for everybody to be there that can be there. It's at 7 p.m. tonight. Wake Forest, North Carolina A&T opening night. What else can we say? It's Wake Forest opening night, and we are excited. Fans are excited. Everybody's excited to get this football season underway for 2024. We do not know what's going to happen. 17 teams, everybody's vying for the championship game. New teams, Stanford, Cal, and SMU have joined the ACC. So that's going to add to a lot of excitement to see which of these teams, where they're going to be at the in the standings throughout the year. And we got other teams that all have expectations. And as you know, Georgia Tech beat Florida State in Dublin, Ireland on the last second field goal, 24-21. So Georgia Tech is ahead of everybody right now. Florida State is behind. So now we got to get started, and we got to start off right. We're not in Dublin, Ireland. A lot of games, a lot of big games coming up. We got the big game with Clemson at Georgia. Uh, wow, that's a big game. Then we got a big game between Miami, Florida Hurricanes versus the Florida Gators. Those are SEC matchups. So what's going on with that one? So you see at the bottom of your screen the times for tonight's games. Or you see the teams that are playing. The times are about 7 or 8 o'clock tonight. But remember the Dave Clawson show on Wednesdays, every Wednesday at 7 p.m. at the Playground Golf and Sports Bar. So don't forget that. So there'll be some lot of talk going on this coming Wednesday about the North Carolina A&T Wake Forest game, and also coming up against Virginia Saturday a week from this Saturday. But right now, let's get through this Labor Day weekend full of games. Right now, and I'll list you all the games that'll be played if you do not know. So, so as I told you, tonight's game, Wake Forest, North Carolina A&T. Also at 7, Western Carolina, North Carolina State, and North Carolina at Minnesota. That game's at 8. And then tomorrow we got Elon at Duke at 7:30. Then we got TCU at Stanford at 10:30. Those are the only games we Friday night. And then we got a full schedule of ACC games coming up Saturday, August 31st. Clemson versus Georgia, the big game. Georgia leads that series 43-18-4. The last meeting, Georgia won, I believe it was 10-3 in 2021. Oh, that was a big. And then we got Virginia Tech at Vanderbilt. Last meeting, that was a close one. Virginia Tech won 18-0 in 1989. That was a long time ago. Kent State at Pitt at noon. Most of these are noon kickoffs on Saturday. Um, Pitt leads the series against Kent State 7-0. The last meeting, Pitt won 43-0. 43-3, 2023. That'll be on ESPN at noon. Austin P at Louisville. That's at noon. And then we have Ohio at Syracuse at 3:30 on the ACC Network. Most of these games are either on ESPN or the ACC Network. Make a choice. Ohio at Syracuse. Syracuse leads the series 3-0. Last meeting, Syracuse 29-9. Miami at Florida. Miami leads that series 29-27. That's a close. Florida won the last meeting 24-20 in 2019. Then we have UC Davis at California. Cal leads that series 11-0. And then we got Richmond at Virginia. Last meeting, Virginia won that one 34-17. They do lead that series big time 30-3. Then we got Georgia Tech at Georgia State at Georgia Tech. Series first meeting. This is the first meeting between Georgia State and Georgia Tech. So that's at 8 p.m. on the ACC Network at 8 p.m. Then we got Houston Christian at SMU. SMU leads that series 1-0. Last meeting, SMU 62-27 in 2018. And then on Monday, closes the Labor Day weekend ACC football games. Boston College at number 10 Florida State, 7:30 Eastern Time on ESPN. Florida leads the series 16-5. The last meeting, Florida State won 31-29. That was a close one. That was last year. So that runs down all of the games tonight, including our game tonight, 7 p.m. Wake Forest versus the North Carolina A&T Aggies. And I hope you get to the game. Be safe. Pack the Allegacy Stadium tonight. Cheer on the Deacons. Say go Deacs.